Yeah, for a while I was in Chicago, but I did that in Chicago because cigarettes were like $12 a.
His mic is off.
Alrighty. So, weapon-wise, you guys can choose anything you want from melee weapons on page 423 of Shadowrun and projectile weapons on page 424.
Let me call up the book.
Was it
Shadowrun, come on.
where we are right now? We're not going to probably see any combat tonight. So if you want to,
Okay, later.
after we're done, yeah, do it after we're done tonight. If you want to go ahead and figure out what weapons you guys want to arm yourselves with, you could do it. Yeah. Before we play next week. So, but now that Mega J's got you guys armored up and whatever weapons you guys end up choosing and stuff, she takes you out of what's obviously the R&D quarters of Greyhawk Kingdoms, and she takes you guys down some windy cobblestone streets. You guys see the usual bazaars, people selling fruit, organic fruit, mead. There's a number of taverns and stuff. Again, you guys see a bit of a grassy area where they have target set up, and about 20 or 30 people trying their hand at archery. Was it? And then eventually you guys get to this rather huge tavern, and it just says the Green Dragon Tavern and Inn, and she walks you inside, and there's an older gentleman, kind of balding on the top of his head, reddish hair. He's got a big old mutt chops and stuff. Kind of looks like the fellow from the Dancing Pony in Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
It's like he's like, yeah. Howdy do, patrons. I see you coming to the Green Dragon Tavern, home of the yawning portal, looking for ye adventure, I see. And Megan J goes, Dad, shut up. They're not. I'm just doing my job. And she's like, all right, yeah, but this is more business than it. And he's like, well, I'll just clean this cup with this dirty towel and some spit. Well, and
ambiance.
You see a similar portal to the one that you saw earlier on. There's all kinds of carved imageries of various creatures and whatnot and stuff on the outside. And in this swirling mist, you see like kind of images of people having adventures, people fighting bugbears with bows. There's a party. They're like running down a hallway for their life, and then you see behind the party, like in first person from whatever's chasing them down, and they look thoroughly horrified. Was it you see one fellow jump up on a giant table, does kind of somersault, and with a two-handed hammer just knocks a giant in the face, kind of does a full-on kind of knockout blow on him. And it changed from scenery to scenery of various adventures. There's one of it's this Tomb of Horrors, and there's just this picture looks like this doorway that looks like the face of a devil with a giant mouth, and there's like a number of adventurers outside of it, and one of the adventurers just kind of shrugs and jumps in. I mean, he jumps in, you kind of just see everything light up in the mouth, and you see the guy's skeleton, and the guy's skeleton just kind of like evaporates. So it's kind of a plug for all the variety of adventure rooms and stuff like that they have to offer here at Greyhawk Kingdoms. She takes you right through the portal. Same thing as before. There's a number of sleds going in a variety of directions. She takes you on one, kind of going opposite of all the other sleds, and it just zooms underground. Same thing, same light show, whatnot, kind of like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. And they get to the end, and she opens up these big wooden doors that leads up like large stone steps going straight up.
And what's up here?
The adventure.
Oh.
No, will we have communication with you, or will we have communication with you, or are we?
Yes, you will. Actually, we'll have an eye on you the entire time. And if you ever need a timeout,
What's the safe word?
yes, yeah, she gives you a safe word. And if you need like just a 5-minute break and stuff, you're allowed 3 of those. Also, if it looks like you're going into cardiac arrest, we'll stop the adventure.
This is off the board.
Yeah, exactly. It's if your heart rate gets to a certain level, then we'll put everything on pause for you. I mean, as I said, these adventures aren't supposed to give you post-traumatic stress. They're to have fun. And so we try to keep as much of the fun element as we can. So you guys get to the top of these stone steps. It opens up into a small cavern. You can see woodlands beyond the cavern, and inside the cavern you see a large giant dressed in old furs and whatnot and stuff. He doesn't seem to have any weapons. He's kind of surprised to see you guys. He turns around to face you all. He stands about 15 feet tall.
Aren't you a big boy?
Yeah. Okay.
Hello. I'm Brandon the Brain. I'm a counsel and advisor to the great Chief Boulder Dash. but another chief came and he took over our home and hurt our people and took our great chief Balderdash. I don't know what they did with him, and I was able to escape. And now I just wait here and keep my eye on our great lodge to see what happens next.
Are there any more like you around here?
Oh, they're all. Many of them died, but many were captured and stuff and made into slaves. You can see that he's been, he's got like a fat black eye, a fat lip. His nose looks a little bit broken. So it looks like he's been kind of through a beating himself. And it's funny, you can even smell him. It's just an enormous amount of BO coming off this guy.
Nice.
they don't put it.
You feel like you've been on tour for a while, dude.
That's right.
So, what does he have on? Does he have weapons on him or anything?
Doesn't look like he has any weapons, but I mean,
any provisions?
There's just like a sack of just like nuts and whatnot next to him.
So he's basically, like you say, he has nothing. He just he's just there, holding out as best he can.
He grabbed what little he could to get out of there.
Okay.
So.
You said he had a sack of what?
Of nuts, like walnuts.
Nice.
Which,
he grabs like nuts. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I can have it.
Yeah.
Well,
it had to be done. Okay.
He grabs like 4 or 5 of them. It doesn't even break him. He just throws them shelled all in his mouth and just starts chewing.
Wow.
Mm.
Do we have any idea how old this guy is, or is he a young one or mid-age, or he's definitely not old? Teenager.
Really hard to tell since you haven't met any other hill giants besides him.
True.
What was his name?
Brandon the Brain.
Brandon the Brave. The Brave gives it away.
Not the Brave, the Brain.
The Brave. Oh, okay.
Like he's the smart one.
Oh, the brain.
Hill Giant, right?
You're in luck. We're here to find Boulder Dash.
Are you here to help?
Yes.
I'm scared.
Don't worry, we got you. And hopefully we'll run into some soap and water too.
Be careful. I'll tell you this much. I've been watching, and it looks like they're having some big celebratory. Yeah, that's the word. Celebration going on in the lodge. They've been real loud and stuff, so they're doing a bunch of heavy drinking, and we're drinking all our ale and
Want us to tell them to keep it down?
well, you could, but I don't know how they'll react to that.
But tell them we're trying to get some sleep. They don't keep it down, you're gonna go over there and kick their butt.
No, don't bring them up here. No, I'm cool. Yeah, they're just you just needed to get the key. I think they put Chief Balderdash in the dungeon, and I have the key. Oh yeah, I have the key. And he reaches into his sneaky furs and he just pulls out this large key, probably the size, not quite your forearm, but close to it. He's just like, I'm too scared to go in there myself, but this key, there's like stairs that go down, and there's a really big door, and this key will open that door, and you let Chief Balderdash out, and he will be mad.
That easy, huh?
Well, I'm not. Well, it's the best plan I can think of. I don't know if it's going to be that easy or not. I mean...
Well, we're a lot smaller, right? So we can sneak around.
Yeah, we need sneaky people. as I said, they've been drinking really heavy all day and all night and stuff.
Should be easy for
Yeah.
us.
You know how many there are?
I've
They're the giants, right?
yeah, like the
One
meat
hand,
giant,
2 hands,
He's thinking
This
really
many?
hard.
this many, or more.
He does his hands like 2 times. So like that's 10 plus 10. It's like 20. But they got like bears, big bear, and they got lots of mean big dogs too.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
So yeah, be careful of the mean dogs because giants don't hear or see very well, but dogs are really good at smelling and doing the hearing thing real good. So you gotta watch out for them. They're not nice little puppies, but they're real big and mean.
Mr. GM, I'm looking for on the giant's body somewhere where like maybe there's a place to attach a port.
A port?
Yeah, like an electronic device or something. Flash drive or.
Can you give him like a hug or something to feel around?
No, I'm just looking looking on the side, looking on his leg.
Actually, you don't see anything of the such.
Too bad, no Matrix ports.
Hack them and cheat the game a little.
Yeah, you're gonna hack. So they've been drinking how long have they been partying?
Well, they came last night.
Hey, can you
All
draw?
night?
Can you draw us the layout of the castle?
Oh yeah. And he just draws a big square. All right, that's the big lodge. That's big Boulder Dash's lodge. Ooh, and I'm thinking right in the middle, he puts an X. I think Boulder Dash is there, but I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure he's like somewhere in that area.
That's a pretty good plan there. Keep working at it, Brain.
But they took a lot of my friends and family as slaves to like serve them and stuff. And they're probably all scared like I am. But if you could get Boulder Dash, if you could get him, he'll get everyone fired up again. And maybe they'll help you fight the giants, the mean giants.
You said they took Boulder Dash away?
Yeah, they
He's in-
did.
he's
They
in the
stuck him in the
dungeon.
hall. Yeah, they put him in the dungeon.
Oh, inside the.
Yeah, it's there's one really, really big hill giant, and his name is Ganoush, and he has a really ugly, mean wife.
Papa Ganoush.
Yeah, Ganoush, and he's got a lot of mean friends, and he's got a mean fat wife, and she scares me more than he does, but he's pretty bad too. But yeah, they got clubs and rocks they can throw at you,
So that key that the only. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, yeah. So yeah, if you guys could like sneak in and help Chief Boulder Dash, then we get to meet Mean Hill Giants out of here.
Is there only one way into that keep there? Just with a key?
Here, let me. He brings you. He kind of steps out the mouth of the cave, and you see the sun's just setting. And let me take you to the map. Yeah. And when you guys get outside the cavern, you can see down the hill this Oh my God, this like enormous wooden lodge made out of giant trees. And I don't know if you could see it.
Oh, not yet.
Let's see. Oh, yep. Give me one second. And
How tall is the?
Huh?
How tall was he?
The one you're talking to now is like 15 feet.
Okay, so it's got to be at least 20 feet, right?
It's like it's more like 30 feet,
Oh, okay.
but it's massive. I mean,
Yeah.
but it's got like no windows or anything to it. Oddly enough, but down the road from the cavern, it does end in a gigantic pair of double doors.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right, off we go.
All right. So when you find Boulder Dash, come back and get me, and I'll help you guys out.
Will do.
But I'll be hiding in here until then. But
You guys keep any guards?
no, we've been always friendly with the townspeople of Greyhawk and stuff like this, and usually nothing ever bad happened around here because normally just people who are scared of us and stuff. But and then Chief Ganush came and he was bigger and better than the rest of us, and he took over. Said that we were worthy to be hill giants because we got along with everybody and stuff. Little hill giants pillage and take stuff. They don't.
You're a disgrace to the Hill Giant clans. Okay.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm a knight.
That's what he was. That's what Ganush would say.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right. As I said, the sun's setting. It'll probably be dark in about 20 minutes.
I guess we'll wait till it's dark.
All righty. But let's get your. Your tokens are so small.
I feel inadequate.
Let's see.
See nothing but the black ink. Oh, there it is.
Can you see, you guys? Oh,
Mhm.
The top right.
yeah.
All right. Well, I'm glad I snuck in my pistol.
Yep. From Close Encounters.
Close encounters. Pillaging, raping, destructive. Goes crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Fine.
I was carrying bandolier grenades.
All righty. And we're going to stop the adventure there.
Oh.
Just so in case next week, if Jolene or Augustine or anyone else wants to jump in, this would be the perfect time for them to do it. So,
Did Mike play with this last time we played this?
Yeah. Yeah, because Mike and who was it? We're trying to rescue the little girl from the car, remember?
Oh. And what's her name? Erin? Yeah.
yeah, she played last time.
Yeah.
Well, she missed a couple of sessions, I think, but
Might have.
she was playing, but I don't think she finished the.
Yeah.
I don't think she finished the scenario.
Cool.
All righty.
Yeah, I'm just glad that your headphone got working.
I know it's been doing stuff like this for Oh no, since I got back, and I'm just like, is it the headphones or is it my computer? Because after I got back from vacation, it wasn't having these problems before then. So I don't know what changed. So